Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video we're going to be taking a look at pound US dollar as the daily chart seems to be forming a reversal pattern. Now we can see that price is trading to the downside. The overall trend for the market is lower. However, what we can see down at this area here is quite interesting. So we've had a push to the downside, a retracement phase, another push. So the market's made a lower low at this point. We've then pushed back towards the highs and now we're dropping. Now, if you can see, that kind of looks like we're making a inverse head and shoulders pattern. We've got the left shoulder potentially forming here. We have the head of the pattern just right in here. Now, price today has formed this almost kind of, it hasn't closed yet, but if it was to close like this, it's like a doji candle off left shoulder support. So this could be a right shoulder of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and an inverse head and shoulders pattern often leads to a break in trend for at least either the length of the sort of neckline to the head of that pattern could see a move up. So if I was to just actually calculate that up, let's say the neckline is here. Okay, we've got the tips of the wicks just through there from that left shoulder and potentially this right shoulder move. So I'm going to take the head of the pattern and I'm just going to draw a line straight up to that neckline through there. And then what I'm going to do is just control copy that up, put it onto that neckline. And where does it kind of finish? Well, if we pop a line there, we can see that it comes up around about 123.43, which is in this sort of zone here, which is where I'm interested in seeing pound prices go, dependent on if that dollar is going to continue to push to the downside. So if we were to see that dollar weakness continue in the market, you've got this left shoulder, head, potential right shoulder forming there, and if price was to break out of that, we could look for a retest for a move up into this 123.50 area. Okay, now if you want to look at that on a lower time frame, how would that look? So if you're looking at this kind of daily candle in there, I'm just going to put a line at that neckline area so we know where we're looking at. But you can see around about the 1900 area we've kind of bounced in there. So if price was to break above that daily high, we could see some movement to the upside. Going to the 4-hour time frame, has price really changed trend here? Now, because what I would like to see is if price was going to push to that point, is the price making higher highs and higher lows? And I'd say yes. This was a significant high back in here. Price rallied, broke through that high, pullback formed a low, rallied again. And we aren't really closing below this previous low. So because we haven't closed below this low, technically we are still forming an upward move until it closes below that low. That's when you say, okay, that move might be at an end and we might not see another move. So we could still see a push to the upside here, a break, like I said, of that neckline and a move up to this area through there. And you can see the head and shoulders in a little bit more detail there. If I just kind of push that back like this, you can see all of that pattern forming. So I think if price was to break out to the upside, break these kind of daily highs in here, you've got a good opportunity to see pound US dollar reverse. Obviously that is going to really depend upon the US dollar at the moment and how the market is being affected. But we have seen a little bit of dollar weakness enter the market, largely due to the fact that, again, we're kind of seeing a bounce in the stock markets, which is creating a bit of risk on sentiment in the market. So the riskier currencies or the riskier assets are performing a little bit better. So that could be one of the reasons, as well as other fundamental factors. But check out this reversal pattern. If price does break the neckline, there could be an opportunity to trade to 123.40s, where all this pressure was before. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more Forex trading content, and I'll catch you in the next video.